The Rafael Python is a family of air-to-air missiles built by the Israeli weapons manufacturer Rafael Advanced Defense Systems, formerly Rafael Armament Development Authority. Originally starting with the Shafrir series, the SHAFIR-1 missile was developed in 1959, followed by the SHAFIR-2 in early 1970s. Subsequently, the missiles were given the Western name of Python by the parent company for export purposes, starting with the Python 3 in 1978. Since then, it has been further developed and evolved into the Python 4, Python 5, Derby, and also the SPYDER, an advanced ground-based air defense system. Currently, the missiles are in service with the armed forces of over 15 countries from around the world. Design and development. In the 1950s, the Israeli Air Force submitted requirements for a domestically made air-to-air missile to promote a domestic defense industry and reduce reliance on imports. Rafael Armament Development Authority was contracted to develop the Shafrir in 1959. The missile entered operational status with Israeli Mirage jets in 1963, but the IAF was unhappy with its performance and no air combat kills were achieved with it during the Six-Day War, kills being made with guns instead. The improved SHAFIR-2 was soon introduced in 1971. It proved to be one of the most successful and deadly missiles ever made. During the 1973 Yom Kippur War, the IAF launched 176 SHAFIR-2 missiles, destroying 89 enemy aircraft. The SHAFIR-2 was exported along with Israeli-made aircraft to South American countries. After the SHAFIR-2, the new missiles made by Rafael were given the Western name of Python. This is why the next missile built by Rafael in early 1970s was named Python 3, but there is no Python 1 or Python 2. The Python 3 has improved range and all-aspect attack ability. It proved itself before and during the 1982 Lebanon War, destroying 35 enemy aircraft. The People's Republic of China was impressed with its performance and license-built the Python 3 as the P-8 arm. Further improvements on the Python 3 lead to the development of Python 4 in mid-1980s, which had limited fire-and-forget ability but added the option for helmet side guidance. In the 1990s, Rafael started development on the Python 5 arm, which was equipped with an advanced electro-optical imaging seeker with lock-on after-launch ability. The new missile was showcased in 2003 Paris Air Show, and intended for service with IAF, the F-15IRAAM and the F-16I Sufa. The Python 5 is said to have full sphere launch ability or is an all-aspect missile, meaning it can be launched at a target regardless of the target's location relative to the direction of the launching aircraft. It can lock onto targets after launch, even when they are up to 100 degrees off the bore side of the launching aircraft. Variants. The SHAFIR-1 was developed in 1959 to 1964 to fulfill IAF's requirement for a domestic air-to-air missile. It was intended to build the domestic defense industry's abilities and reduce reliance on foreign imports. The fear on foreign dependence was later proven when France banned arms export to Israel. The SHAFIR-1 was intended for use on French-built Mirage jets. The first testing took place in France in 1963. However, the missile's performance was so poor that they immediately started on the next improved version, the SHAFIR-2. length 250 centimeters, span 55 centimeters, diameter 14 centimeters, weight 65 kilogram, guidance, IR, warhead 11 kilograms, blast explosive, later 30 kilogram, range 5 kilometers, speed, dot. The SHAFIR-2 was credited with 89 kills in the 1973 Yom Kippur War. During its whole service life, it is credited with a total of 106 kills. Length 250 centimeters, span 55 centimeters, diameter 15 centimeters, weight 93 kilogram, guidance, IR, warhead 11 kilogram, range 5 kilometers, speed, dot. Python 3. The Python 3 is a much improved arm with all-aspect attack ability, higher speed, range, and performance. It performed well before and during the 1982 Lebanon War, scoring 35 kills. China's PLAAF was quite impressed with this missile, and paid for licensed production as the Place 8 arm in the 1980s. The program code-named Number 8 Project, and formally started on September 15, 1983. From March 1988 to April 1989, technology transfer to China was complete while license assembly and license-built parts continued, and by the spring of 1989, the complete domestic Chinese-built missile received state certification. The major supplier of the missile was XIA and Eastern Machinery Factory located at XIN, and China is also reported to have developed a helmet-mounted sight system for the Place 8. Length 295 centimeters, span 80 centimeters, diameter 16 centimeters, weight 120 kilogram, guidance, IR, warhead 11 kilograms, active proximity fuse, range 15 kilometers, speed Mach 3.5. Python 4. The Python 4 is a fourth-generation ARM with all-aspect attack ability, and integration with a helmet-mounted sight system. It entered service in the 1990s, and like its predecessor Python 3, it is integrated with the Elbit Systems-HMS system for Israeli F-15S and F-16S, Chilean F-16S, F-5E, F-Tiger 3, South Americans KFIRs and Sub-JAS 39 Gripen. The missile's seeker is reported to use dual-band technology array similar to that of US-92 Finnish Marcus Stinger, with IRCCM ability to reduce background IR radiation to reduce the effectiveness of enemy flares. Length 300 centimeters, span 50 centimeters, diameter 16 centimeters, weight 120 kilogram, guidance, IR, warhead 11 kilograms, active laser proximity fuse with backup impact fuse, range 15 kilometers, speed Mach 3.5 or more. Python 5. The Python 5 is currently the most capable air-to-air missile in Israel's inventory and one of the most advanced AAMs in the world. As a beyond visual range missile, it is capable of lock-on after launch, and has all-aspect, all-direction attack ability. The missile features an advanced electro-optical infrared homing seeker which scans the target area for hostile aircraft, then locks on for terminal chase. With a total of 18 control surfaces and careful design, the resulting missile is supposed to be as maneuverable as any other air-to-air missiles with thrust-vectoring nozzles. The Python 5 was first used in combat during the 2006 Lebanon War, when it was used by F-16 Fighting Falcons to destroy two Iranian-made Ababul UAVs used by the Hezbollah. Length 310 centimeters, span 64 centimeters, diameter 16 centimeters, weight 105 kilograms. kg. Guidance IR plus electro-optical imaging. Warhead 11 kg. Range and GT 20 km. Speed Mach 4. Other Python developments. Derby, also known as the Alto. The Derby missile is a BVR, medium-range active radar homing missile. Though technically not part of the Python family, the missile is an enlarged version of the Python 4 with an active radar seeker. Length 362 cm. Span 64 cm. Diameter 16 cm. Weight 118 kg. Guidance active radar. Warhead 23 kg. Range 50 km. Speed Mach 4. SPYDER. In June 2015, Rafael confirmed the existence of the SPYDER, an extended-range version of the Derby that increases range to 54 nmi, after a Python 6 version based on an air-launched stunner missile was abandoned. To achieve greater range, a dual-pulse solid rocket motor is added, where the secondary pulse of energy as the missile nears the target extends flight time. It also combines the seeker and fuse into an integrated sensor and fusing system to make room for the new motor. SPYDER. The SPYDER is an advanced ground-based anti-aircraft missile system developed by Rafael that uses surface-to-air versions of the Python 5 and Derby missiles. Operators. Current operators: Argentina, Shafrir and Python 4. Bolivia, Python 3. Brazil, Python 3, Python 4 and Derby. Chile, Shafrir, Python 3, Python 4 and Derby. People's Republic of China, Python 3. Colombia, Shafrir, Python -3/4, Python 5 and Derby. Ecuador, Shafrir, Python 3, Python 4, Python 5 and Derby. El Salvador, Shafrir. Honduras, Shafrir. India, Python 4 and Python 5 and Derby. Israel, Shafrir -1/2, Python 4 and Python 5. Romania, Python 3. Singapore, Python 4. South Africa, Python 3, Derby. Republic of China, Shafrir. Thailand, Python 4. Venezuela, Python 4.